In today's society, we're hung up in this notion or idea that man can influence and develop and take advantage of the environment and natural resources to their own benefit without impact. The fact or the concept that everything is integrated, everything is connected and interrelated, and when you unravel one component of that system, you have problems that ripple down through the system into the future through time and space. If the river could talk,
the river would say to us,
let me flow, let me splash.
Let me do what I should do.
This is my blood. This is flowing through my veins.
I'm part of an entire environment, and I have a part to play in that.
And I can hear her giggling, but I also hear the birds, and I hear the life that's around here.
They all had a voice, and somebody would listen to that voice. They would say, miigwech. In our language, we say thank you. They'd say miigwech for listening to us, because maybe now you'll understand how important it is that we live here and how tied together we all are in this place we're at.
Why not listen to what it's saying?
Anjibima, Dezimguad, Manda, Aroe.
Oh, I see dinner over there.
Oh, okay. I haven't been in a river in a long time. I love kayaking.
Hey, check out this river over here. It's beautiful. This reminds me of hanging out with my family.
Awesome.
Ooh, I hope you guys get some trout.
Something bigger than yesterday.
When you think about it, a river is like an artery that feeds lifeblood to all of the ecosystems that it nourishes along its path.
Makes sense, right?
So what happens to all of the ecosystems and their creatures when one species pinches the flow of that artery for 100 years?
What might happen if that one species decides to reopen the artery?
Well, that's what's happening here on the Boardman River. It's an awakening of sorts.
Back to a time when this river was called the Ottaway.
So grab your gear and join us as we explore
the story of what happened in this river valley and what's still about to happen.
See you guys later downstream.
Have fun. All right, let's go fishing.
Kind of makes you wonder, who were the first people to call this place home?
Winishman P. Gantimayajig.
Then we migrated over here maybe 1,200 years ago. So this area is like a Garden of Eden. The Boardman River was our life, really. It gave us food, transportation, all the way to helping with our housing, our living, our foods, everything. The different animals that we could get, the beaver, the furs from them. And so the river itself provided everything that we needed.
It provided us water to drink. It provided us water to take care of our clothing, to bathe in, the moisture for all the trees and the plants that are here, all the animals that come here that we may have used the deer, the rabbit to eat off from. So everything is connected to this water that we used and kept us balanced and helped us survive.
Like most places, European settlers displaced Native Americans and built cities in the best spots, usually at the mouths of rivers.
There wasn't a lot of people here, settlers. But as soon as they started using the Erie Canal, then all of a sudden people from Europe and Finland and all over Ireland were coming directly to Michigan. And so all of a sudden, in the 1850s, there was an explosion of population of people that were here.
Europeans settling into Michigan, they knew what was going on. Native Americans who saw it arrive in their neighborhood simply did not have a clue what they were up against.
And the Indians also never felt that that land was owned by anybody. It was for everybody or the one who possesses it. They don't own that land. It's for their use, to maintain a livelihood.
We know and have always followed the rule that we treat everything as a relative. And if you don't, you make that relative suffer. And when we saw the immigrants, the way they behaved with the water even, dirtying the water when they didn't need to, we knew that they were doing this for their gain at the suffering of everything around them. We had to leave, the pressure got so great, people came in and actually chased us away from where we were living. So we had no choice in the matter.